Hey folks, today is November the 5th. It's currently 6:17 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 32 live testing review. If you recall, last week we did 0.95% return, and the week before that we did a 0.78% return. All right, let's go ahead now and jump in and see exactly how we did this week. All right, so we had that dip, and it looks like we were able to recover some from that dip. Overall, we're now up 53.52%. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we did this week. All right, so it looks like we're down this week 0.19%. I know at one point this week we were down, it was about 1.3% or something along those lines. So we were definitely able to mitigate or get rid of a lot of that red that we had here. So definitely happy to see that. Today we did 0.09% alone here. So definitely had an okay day today. Unfortunately, we did get into the red this week, and that is bound to happen. This is our 32nd week of testing. Excuse me, 32nd. Yeah, I think it was the 32nd week. And this is our first losing week. So it's very easy to, get into a situation where you just expect this to be like, an ATM machine where you just pull out money every week. This is trading. We can't control the markets. The markets are going to do whatever they want. And this is definitely a part of it. There are going to be losing weeks, and you shouldn't be disheartened because you see, one red week, guys. It does happen, and there will most likely be red weeks in the future. Whatever the market is going through right now, we'll just continue to let the EA run and do what it's done for the past 32 or 31 weeks or however long that it's been, and we'll trust it to manage the trades, hopefully profitably over the long run. At present right now, we definitely have drawdown going into the weekend, which we'll take a look at. Like I said, whatever's going on in the market right now, it's definitely given us a little bit of trouble here. So hopefully going into next week and the week after that, things will get back to what Agimat needs to give us these sort of results again. But we kind of just have to weather the storm. Like I've said a few times now, this is definitely just a part of trading. So we cannot expect winning weeks every week. So it's definitely good that we're able to actually see this so that we can document us going through it. All right, so far for the month of November, we're down 0.19%. Obviously just a blip on the scales as we look back over the percentages that we've earned with Agimat over the past 7 months here. All right, and I have no doubt that we'll be able to get back up to these sort of levels once we get through the current market conditions. All right, with that being said, let's go ahead now. Before we jump into the VPS, we'll take a look at the news as always and see exactly what happened this week. All right, so we had ISM manufacturing PMI out of the US. We had Australian cash rate. Let's see here. We had unemployment rate and employment change out of New Zealand. Wednesday, we had FOMC statement. We also had ADP non-farm employment change out of the US. And let's see here. Thursday, asset purchase facility, official bank rate. Friday, of course, we had non-farm payroll, one of the largest releases of the month. First Friday of every month. All right, there was one other thing I wanted you guys to take a look at. It's something that I happened to notice here. This GBP NZD, as I was going through looking over my charts, we'll take a look momentarily, but GBP NZD is actually what's caused a great many or the majority of our headaches that we've been having here. And as you guys can see here, at present, it's actually in the red overall. So we're going to continue to watch GBP NZD. I'll let it continue to run for another couple months, and we'll see if it's something that we want to hold long term. You can see Euro USD is doing just fine. USD CAD is thriving, doing very well here. But like I said, we'll take a look at those GBP NZD trades and let it run for another couple months here, but we might look at letting this one go if it does not improve here considerably. But let's go ahead now and jump in and take a look. As I mentioned earlier, our $6,323 account is now in $1,021 in drawdown going into the weekend. And as we come over here to account history, first day of the week was November the 1st. So let's go ahead and come up just a little bit. All right, so as we can see right here, this is about where we got started. And we'll notice that we got this first group of GBP trades here. And they closed out at different times, but you can see $42.92. That closed out by itself. No group, nothing like that with it. Then we had two GBP NZD trades. This one, both of these closed in profit. Then we have another $43 loss. No group. And you can see here another loss, GBP NZD. Once again, this didn't close out in a group. So I'm not sure what is going on with GBP NZD, because even last week with our trading, as I was going through looking at what was going on, where is it at here? We can see 1029 GBP NZD. We got that loss right there. Again, didn't close out with the group of any sort. And let's keep going up. There was a few others where I was able to notice that GBP NZD was overall the reason that things didn't go very well for us a few weeks in a row. And let's see here. I'm not sure where it is, but I did see quite a few other of those $40+ losses from GBP NZD. All right, so it might have just been these. But as you guys can see, the losses that we've been taking that have been hitting us and stinging us this week, and I believe last week as well, have been from the GBP NZD trades that we've been taking. So we'll continue to watch it. Like I said, overall, as you guys just saw, we are down with the GBP NZD pair. Hopefully, as the market changes, that pair will be more profitable. But let's take a look at some of the other pairs, because they did obviously counteract those losses that we took from GBP NZD as well as they could. All right, so GBP USD here, $5.93 win. Let's keep on going down the list. USD CAD, small wins, but wins nonetheless. You can see here AUD USD. We had quite a few trades close out in this group here. And the ones that kept us in the green with this particular grouping was this $86 win and this, $16 win here. And as we come down, GBP USD, another nice little group here. This is about 5 trades at least, and this $41.22 win helped us out in that one. And we can keep scrolling down, and a lot of these are just small trades. We can see 3 trades right here, all of which closed in profit. 2 trades, both closed in profit. Single trade here, $6. Another single trade, almost $6, and the last $6 trade. And I have not actually seen. Okay, so we do have a few GBP NZD wins here. $4.31. One thing that kind of troubles me is that I'm not seeing GBP NZD close out in groups like what we're seeing. Okay, so let me check this one right here. All right, so this right here is a grouping for GBP NZD. I'm just not sure why it has so many of these just like Hail Mary random, GBP NZD trades that aren't closing out in groups. There are at least 4 this week that kind of, where is it at here? Definitely didn't do us well. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3. And it looks like this one was from last week. All right, let's go ahead, exit out of that now. Like I said, we'll continue to watch this particular currency pair. And what are we in? November. So maybe early next year, if this one hasn't picked up and changed and done us better, we'll go ahead and let GBP NZD go and maybe replace it with something else here. All right, with that being said, let's go back here and take a look at we'll take a look at George's and Kelvin's here. And as we can see, they are in definitely some drawdown. And similar to me, took a loss this week, 1.31%. All right, obviously, this individual has done extremely well over the past couple months, so just a blip on the scale of things here. All right, let's check out the next chart. All right, 1.24%. And as you can see, this individual does not have GBP and ZD being traded. So that's definitely a positive. All right, and again, he's been trading about as long as I have, I'm assuming, with the live account, and doing extremely well with it. Several months over the 10% mark here. All right. And let me see here. GBP and ZD. All right, so yeah, this is definitely something that's similar across the board. It looks like GBP and ZD profits in the red here as well. And it looks like that's the only one in the red. All right, let's go back over here. Click on stats and then symbols. All right, so yeah, it looks like he removed GBP and ZD from this one. And I'm going to guess he removed it over here as well. Let's go to symbol. All right, so yeah, it's only taking one trade. So it looks like he stopped it from trading on these charts as well, on these accounts rather. So yeah, we might, like I said, I'll let it run for another couple months just so we can see. It might just be a bad run, and then, you know, come December, it might, you know, go on a tear and start making crazy profits. So we'll give it another few months in my live account, and we'll see how it does. Hopefully we'll be able to, over the next couple weeks, make a new higher high here. All right, let's now go ahead and take a look. We'll go ahead and refresh this. All right, let's see what you guys had to say this week. Hi, Harry. My name is Larry. All right, I saw your drawdown this week. I also noticed that the account has negative this week, but nothing to worry about because it happens once in a while. I agree. The EA will individually close each trade after it reaches minus 600 pips. Ah, okay. So that is that's why we saw those random trades close out like that from GBP and ZD. All right, I think this is brilliant because it will free up some margin and prevent trades from continuing to run in a loss. It has happened in my account 3 times the last few months ago, and everything turned out fine. Thanks and happy trading. All right, thank you very much, DMB Ball, for letting me know that information. Looks like you said, closes out once we hit, I guess, 600 pips. All right, so learn something new. All right, great review as usual. I'm looking forward to joining the club soon. All right, very nice. Like you mentioned, the loss from the day stems from the GBP and ZD pair. However, it looks to be a source of a lot of drawdowns, so I wouldn't be surprised if closing that one trade was to help with the mitigation. All right, we'll see how things end up next week, as my technical analysis showing GBP and ZD continuing a bearish movement before going back up. Additionally, I've gone ahead and switched the US account to LQDFX. I'll send you the link to it. Should be exciting to watch and analyze as its starting balance is a bit higher. Awesome. All right, quick midweek update. Another GBP and ZD trade closed, and I believe my assumption could be correct. These trades are hitting stop losses. All right, definitely goes along with what was said up here, which is actually a good thing in my opinion. We have another chance to see if it's true, as one more trade should be hitting a stop loss. My own technical analysis shows this pair moving up again, but only after a bit more to the downside. All right. My new account will not be using GBP and ZD. I definitely think that is for the best, at least until I've tested it a bit longer. All right. Thanks for the update. As always, here are my results. 0.77% for the US account. LQDFX account is up 1.44%. And that is from 6 days ago. So that's from last week. All right. Let's go ahead and scroll down here. Tom, 4.1% in October.
Hey, folks. Today is...
All right. And that's with AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD Japanese yen. All right, so the people that aren't using GBP and ZD seem to be doing just fine here. That drawdown looks nasty. I wonder if it will ever close out. Definitely will. Just have to give it some time here. This week's profit, 1.3%. And that was 4 days ago. Total October profits, 4.03%. Tickmill ECN account. Thank you for the update. My account is running all 7 pairs. Overall drawdown is 18.66%. October profit is 18.34%. My starting balance is $2,500. I won't advise it. It's my risky account. Let's see what next month brings. All right. Thanks, Larry. Not good on newer account with GBP and ZD. I agree. So this one might be a bit riskier. Euro NZD or Euro AUD. Long open position, close and loss, plus several cut losses. Large drawdown, not yet recovered. The weakness of this EA is on strong trending markets when position is already open, not in the favor. I am securing some of my remaining capital and may close this account. Other account for the week from 0.01 to 2.31%. All right. Just be cautious with those pairs. They're money-making machines if Agimat opening positions in favor with the trend. I have different newer accounts with Agimat, and these pairs still making good profit. Recently strong bearish. All right. Looks like already at the peak. Hopefully next week we can see some reversals. All right. What kind of LQDFX account are you using? And thanks a lot. The LQDFX account, let me pull that up for you. Give me 1 second. All right. If you come over here, account types, I'm using the ECN account type. All right. So definitely quite a bit to talk about this week. It's definitely good to go through this every once in a while, so we all know that it's not all just rainbows and roses here. This is trading in a live account, and there are going to be downturns in our trading, as we can clearly see here. We can also take a look at our, our second account. This one's running demo with all the pairs, and we can see it's down 0.08%. So again, not a whole lot, especially in comparison to how long this account has been running. So you can see here, definitely been running over a year. This is our first real blip that we've run into. Very small, 0.08%. So yeah, we'll continue to watch it and definitely potentially close out that GBP and ZD pair, since it's given us, I don't want to say problems, but it is for the moment giving us problems here. But like I said, 2 more months, we'll let it run, maybe until January. And if it hasn't done better for us, we'll go ahead and remove that one and just run the other 3 or 4 pairs, and maybe add a different one that you guys maybe can recommend to me. All right, with that being said, if you guys want to test out the Agimat EA, make sure you guys use the link below to help support the channel. And hope you guys have a great weekend. And if you have any questions, just send them my way, and I will try to get those answered for you. All right, see you guys on the next update. Take care.